So I don't know if I have an original idea or if someone's already done this. I really don't know if it'll even work, but we're about to find out. So this is a 30 caliber ammo can, metal. Gotta be watertight because we're gonna run some exhaust through this. What I've got is a diesel heater and a metal can, so this is gonna act as a heat exchanger. I bought a small computer radiator. It is inside of there. I'm hoping that I can vent the exhaust in the top, run it across there, and then out the bottom and pick up enough heat to heat up some water. Now, the ideal way would be to bring this on the side and then blow it out the side, but the way that I have my layout that I have to install this, I can't do that. So I'm banking on that this will hold enough heat regardless to where it will have to pass through at least some of the fins or heat the whole thing up enough to cause it to heat water. So it is drying up right now, so I've just got that centered up, and the wood and everything will come out. It'll get supported. Right now I'm just trying to dry this high temperature Permatex optimal max temp. We're going to see if that works. I will be, before anybody says anything, put a CO2 monitor right above this thing so I will know if it's leaking, and I will also use tissue paper around it because that'll help blow it if it causes leaks. What I did for this is, I'm not gonna lie, don't go to AutoZone and buy this hose. It was $10 a foot. I bought 10 feet of it, and $90 later, they didn't even give me any lubricant. But my idea is that I'm going to take this soft black rubber line, hook it to a small fountain pump, and pump water up into that radiator and back out. My goal is if I just set this on 10, 15, 20 minutes to pump while the heater's already running, my hope is it'll heat the water enough to where then I can take it from that 5-gallon bucket, put it in a hanging shower kit like they use for tent camping and things like that. The reason I'm doing this is because I do have a fifth wheel that is completely off the grid, and in the wintertime I don't run water through the camper for good reasons of the lines freezing and things like that. So I'm trying to come up with an alternate way to where I can at least use the shower with a bag type shower setup with a nozzle on it, and then when I'm done for the weekend or the couple of days that I'm there, I can just dump the antifreeze down in the trap and then not have it freeze up. So letting those dry up because I don't have enough exhaust line to get started, plus I don't know where what lengths I'm going to need and everything like that. These holes are pretty precise in how they're cut to where it gives some rigidity and some resistance as I push them in. And then as you can see from the mess there, because it's just harder than heck to get to, I will seal it on the inside. The outside, I'm going to let it cure, then I will seal it again. So the goal is once that lid closes down, that will become basically a heat exchanger for that small radiator for some hot water. I don't expect to get sauna, jacuzzi style hot water out of this, but if I could get something warm enough to tolerate a shower, that would be a huge plus, because a military bath using boiled water and a washcloth just isn't working well. So that is the build and the design, because once I wrap this thing up and I seal it, it will not open back up again. I will close the lid down. It does have the O-rings there, the seal rings, heavy duty clamp that clamps it down. I will seal the outside with that orange goop all the way around, because in this case you can never be too sure.